This is our Athlete of the Week on Mid-Minnesota Sports, and it's presented by Diamond Point and Sauk Center. And with us is an athlete from Melrose, three-sport athlete. This is Lydia Butkowski. Well, thank you for joining us today.
Yep.
Okay. Tell us about your family, first of all, okay, and what you're involved in here at school.
Well, my mom is Rose Butkowski, and my dad is Jim Bierschbach. And in school, I participate in gymnastics, track, and volleyball.
And you're a senior now, finally.
Yep.
Right? All right. How long have you been involved in gymnastics, and how did you get going with the gymnastics?
I started when I was 4, and I first did club gymnastics and then came to high school gymnastics in 7th grade, and that's how I got involved. I always used to watch it on TV too, so that's what really made me want to do it.
Did you find early on that you had some skills that you could do some of these things already?
Yeah.
Yeah. And were you one of those ones that at halftime at the basketball games that we see you out there?
Yep, that was me.
All right, really good. You know, as we watch you compete at the state level, what are some of the events that you're in? And if I could ask you, what are some of your favorites and why? And what are some of the things that you may not like to do out there and why?
Well, my favorite event would probably be bars, just because like this year I've gotten new skills, so I really like competing them. And I also do really like beam, but in meets that's probably my least favorite because I get the most nervous for it, because you could fall at any time. So yeah.
And what about the floor?
I usually like floor. Like sometimes I have mental issues on one pass, but other than that, I like floor.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You know, that's one thing that I'd like to touch on with you is, you know, you've been at the state meet and been in the big-time gymnastics around here for a long time. As you get ready to perform out there, and you're just standing there thinking, waiting, and then they say, go ahead, what are some of the things that you say to yourself to prepare to perform then?
Usually when I'm waiting, I'm usually visualizing my routines through my head, and I'm just telling myself, like, I got this. Can do this. Yeah.
Are there, as I watched you play volleyball this past fall, are there some comparisons that you can make? I always look at volleyball too. You're standing there waiting for that serve and they're looking right at you. What are some of the thoughts that you go through then?
Yeah, basically the same, like just telling myself I can do this and being confident. That's what I do.
All right. You know, what are some of your thoughts of that volleyball season? I would have to imagine that that night against Sauk Center was pretty good, right?
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
Probably one of the best moments of my life.
Okay, well, you guys played some good volleyball, and so again, that was some fun. You know, again, being a senior, and I think the younger ones look up to you as a leader too. Do you kind of sense that, and what do you try to do to show your leadership out there?
Yeah, I can definitely sense that, and like I try and help them out. Like if I see something that they can fix, I'll always tell them and try and push them to do better every day.
Is that something that you, again, as a younger gymnast, you looked up to certain people, and what did you learn from that?
Yeah, I know. I always looked up to Haley Brinkman and Jalen Brinkman, and they always helped me a lot.
And too, with your coach, Coach Masog, how does she help you in what ways?
Well, she always like pushes us to believe in ourselves, because we can be great if we just believe, and she really helps in that case.
When you compete, are you looking at the other team or the other competitors? Do you compare scores, or what, again, is your mindset as you take on some of these top teams?
Well, usually during meets I don't like to watch them because I don't want to know how they're doing. But I'll definitely look at the scores like afterwards and see where I was.
And how is the team doing so far this season, and what are you looking forward to here?
We're doing pretty good. We could easily win state again. We just have to believe more, and yeah.
All right. Well, we wish you well. Any plans after high school?
Well, I'm going to go to college, but I'm not quite sure where yet.
Okay. And now you also run track, right?
Yep.
What events are you in with that?
Well, last year I did triple jump, long jump, and pole vault.
Okay, pole vault. Not too many people do that, do they?
No, and it was the first year that Melrose ever had it. Last year.
And did it go okay?
Well, I only did it at like 3 meets, so considering Yeah, I did okay, I guess.
I will have to say, as you run track, and just watching you say on the vault, man, you're moving out there. You are going fast, aren't you? I'm just so surprised at how fast you're going up until you do your routine. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. Thanks for being with us, and good luck again as you again have the goal of taking the state championship again this year. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. That's Lydia Butkowski. She is our Athlete of the Week, and it's presented by Diamond Point in Sauk Center.